Hello there, my friends. Welcome back to Hometown. I hope you're all having an amazing morning, afternoon, or evening. I have been meaning to record for legitimately the last week, and either I was busy, things came up, my audio wasn't quite right, and I wasn't very happy with it. Hopefully everything sounds okay now, but if it doesn't, bear with. Bear with. I think it should sound fine, though. But yeah, welcome back to Hometown. It is snowy. There is snow. Also, Velma painted my roof orange, so I'm still kind of grappling with that, honestly. But yeah, welcome back. I'm still only finding 2 fossils a day. It is what it is. Goodness me, what else happened? We had our froggy villager, whose name is suddenly escaping me. She moved out. We have Bessie now as a villager. I can't remember if that was before or after the most recent episode, but that's okay. Do you dread the boredom of your wardrobe? Show off your originality with some one-of-a-kind duds. Our sale begins 4 p.m. on December 15th. Oh my god, I chose the wrong day to record. Oh, it's the 14th. Let's see here. Stunning fan. Okay. Maybe we'll do a little bit of cheeky time traveling later just to see if we can't pop by that sale, but we'll see how much time we have. No real plans for today's episode. I just kind of wanted to do dailies, chat with our villagers, catch up on how Hometown is doing. Winter storm warning. A fierce cold front is fast approaching Hometown with heavy snows forecast for all neighboring regions. Watch out for snowdrifts. You don't say. I will admit, and I've said it before, I'll probably say it again, Animal Crossing does cozy winter evenings very, very well. Doesn't mean I like it, but it is very nice. Alright, hi buddy. We need to sell some small fossil collection we have going on, and a skull shirt I had for some reason. There we go. The other day, you may have been in chat when this happened, actually. I tried to stream this game on a Wednesday pretty recently, and the world did not want me to play this game. At all. First, my computer, and again, I've recently upgraded to Windows 11, brand new machine. It decided that it wanted to update. It wasn't going to tell me that it wanted to update, and it was not going to warn me about said update, and it just decided to update midstream, so of course that was fantastic. And then when I came back on, I think I was on for like all of about 5 minutes before my power went out. I saw Resetti only once that day, though. I actually saw Dawn. I saw Dawn, and I was like, oh my goodness. But by that point, I was just like, you know what? I don't trust anything. I'm not coming back to streaming this. We ended up playing something else. What is that noise? Oh, is that the fan? Oh, is this? Boys, is this artwork? Which one is this? Perfect. Do I have perfect? Let me check. Am I gonna get a fossil really, really late in this playthrough? Maybe. Bear with. I can't remember how to open up my, there we go. How to open up my spreadsheet on my phone. Alright, let's see. Artwork. It's one I already had. We need famous or common, which apparently is not very common, from Nook and or Red. Basic, moving, and amazing are all from Red. But you know what? We've been blessed with a painting today, so that's, you know, it's not one we needed, but at least we know they still remember that they exist. Oh goodness me. The other thing I figured we'd do today, if you're interested actually, is check out our retro achievements. That is something I've been working on with this playthrough. It is the first Animal Crossing playthrough I've done with retro achievements. And it will not be the last because I've enjoyed it so much. I'm also going to be doing it for Wild World next year. But yeah, let me go catch up with our villagers, say hi to everyone. And then, hi buddy, you're still here, aren't you? And then we will go and take a look at those. Hey, good afternoon. I'm absolutely wired today. How about you? You peppy? You jolly? Oh, is that right? Great. All right, cool. Yeah, rad. Killer. Super sweet. Awesome. Keep it up. I know you probably want something, don't you? What is it? I didn't want to be the one to tell you this, but if you leave the village for too long, this place gets totally overrun with weeds. Yeah, because I'm the only one weeding, apparently. Alrighty. Well, good news is that Hometown is pretty safe. We've been playing this for almost an entire year as of January 1st. And I need to go back and like count how many days I actually signed on because I'm low-key proud of myself. I think this town is the one that I actually spent like the most time on and off camera. Crystal, it seems like you normally come talk to me about this time. Yeah, it's because my stream just finished. You know, it's not like I mind or anything. Knock yourself out. What's new? I've got the gnarliest story. Seriously, it'll scare the hair clean off you. You want to hear it? Sure. Okay, the other day, I decided to clean under my furniture. It had been a while, and this nasty, creepy, gross... Oh, man, I can't go on. It's too scary. Just promise me you'll clean under your furniture. It could save your life. Oh, and now he's gonna be all cranky about it. Okay. Alright, buddy, I'll leave you be. Oh, right, we also... I can't remember if these were here at the beginning of the playthrough. I don't know if they're only leading up to Toy Day and New Year's. But there's like little lights on some of the trees. I really, really like these. I know in like New Horizons you can like shake the tree to get ornaments, which always came off very rude to me. Like someone spent all this time putting up the ornaments and here we are being a little rascal and just running around and shaking them down so that we can steal them and craft them into other things. But maybe, you know, maybe that's the wrong way to look at it. Maybe they put in extras. I don't know. But yeah, no such thing in this game. They're just for looks. Oh my goodness, are you wearing a skull shirt? Look at you! Good morning. Oh, whoops, I guess it's kind of late to be saying that, isn't it? You know, it's times like these that make me think the whole greeting thing is difficult. Keep hanging around like you want to ask me something, so what is it? Other things. Yep, what can I do for you? How could you mistake me for Tom Nook? Sure, he's a fine guy and all, but... Well, he's a guy, I'm a girl. I don't think it's very funny. Please don't ever say anything like that again. I feel like no matter which way you go with that dialogue, they end up not happy. And I kind of dread it every time I see it pop up. Alrighty. Ooh, no, not on my watch. Not in my nice and clean... You want to put my roof back to normal? How are we feeling about that today, Vilma? Crystal, you seem awfully busy most of the time. I can't help but think it's bad for you. You can't keep your nose on the grindstone all the time. You have to enjoy life more. You're already enjoying life, you say. Well, I certainly hope so. Now for a little chit-chat. Do you need something from me? Quite busy cleaning my room today. I found something I don't need anymore, but I can't bear to throw the poor thing away. It's a golden Ikono chair. Would you care to take it off my hand? Sure. You take anything that was once in my possession, Well, here you go. I enjoyed throwing an occasional bone to my best fans. We're not on good terms at the moment. Not at all. Alrighty, do you have... I've been waiting for Red to come back, honestly. Do we have any info on that, buddy? Nothing of import to report today. By the way, do you happen to know if that Sow Joan will be here to sell turnips this Sunday? It is Sunday afternoon, my friend. I'm actually interested in dabbling in the turnip market, but sadly I'm on duty on Sunday mornings. I should like to buy some turnips too, and then maybe sell them for a profit. I don't think you're ever not on duty. Like, do you have weekends or anything? Time off? I have never not seen you here. Wait, never not. Does that make sense? I don't know. Yep, that is definitely mine. A cubby hole. Yep, also mine. What a coinkydink. I don't know, where you found it, but thank you for finding it for me. Table tennis. Yep, definitely mine. Oh, that was new. I mean, no, I had it before. Definitely. Oh, that's a 9-ball shirt. Yep, mine. Thank you, and a lotus parasol. Yoink. I mean, mine. Thank you for finding my lost stuff. I don't need the tool. Oh, goodness. I can't remember if I mentioned this before. I think I have. Forgive me if I have. But I have a very vague memory as a child of playing this game and talking to a villager after I had gone to, like, you know, raid the police station. The Lost and Found. I'll say the Lost and Found because that sounds a lot more family friendly. And oops. The villager actually took note of the fact that I had an item that was theirs, and they said that I stole it. And it was one from the Lost and Found. And I'm not entirely sure if that was something I dreamt up as a kid, because, like, you know, when you're a kid and you're playing these games, you let your imagination run wild. I know I certainly did. Or if that is actually dialogue that you can get. But every now and then, whenever I go in there, I do wonder about that. And it became such a thing that I wouldn't talk to villagers if they, if I had just been to the police station or the Lost and Found. There we go. Look at this. See, I don't know why Froggy friend, who I can't remember the name of, maybe that's why they moved out. I don't know why they'd move out, aside from me not remembering their name. Because look at how nice their acre is. Oh, hello. Look at how nice their acre is. And they decide to leave it all behind for just the void, I guess, because I haven't been playing with anyone else or any other town. I don't know. I don't know. These villagers, man. Let me go back and grab that other fossil that I dug up and then promptly reburied. Oh, right. So have you guys seen her? Yeah, I can't remember. Hey, what are you doing in a place like this? You come here often? As for me, I'm just having a nice stroll to try to stay in shape, you know? Fitness is important. The festive season is drawing near. I mean, I look forward to it every year, but I can't wait to find out what I'll get this year. What could it be? I know that if I just sit and wait around, I can't expect to get anything, so I definitely have to get that ready. That, huh? Yeah, I need a crash course in how Toy Day works in this game, because I actually really do not remember. I have no idea. But I'll promise I'll figure it out beforehand, so we're actually prepared for the episode. But yeah, the Wild World preparations are coming along nicely. I am more or less settled on an overlay, I think. I'm gonna try to make it obviously not too busy. You know, the last this game obviously is full screen, which has been great. City Folk was also full screen. New Leaf, you know, because it's the double screens, you know, you can't really do the full screen too easily. That one was a very, very plain overlay, but I still liked it. Wild World also, you know, double screens, DS, right? You can't blow up that footage quite so well. Like, you know, it's meant to be on a really, really tiny screen. So if you blow it up, it doesn't look all that great. So I'm trying to make the best with, like, you know, the sizing I got. And I'm also trying to make it a little bit more informative, so you can take a look and you can know instantly, you know, we've done this in town, we have this many fossils, like, you know, stuff like that, to help you keep up with what we've been up to during our episode. So I hope that goes over well. I hope people like it. I still need to do our spreadsheet. Of course I do. And I still need to do the thumbnails. I'm still settling on a town name, by the way. Thank you guys very much for all the suggestions. I really do appreciate those. I have a couple that I really, really like. So I'm probably gonna pick from one of those unless something else, hint, hint, nudge, nudge, comes up. But we'll see. No, I like the ones you guys have suggested so far. But yeah, I figure, why don't we find a nice quiet acre? Do we want the water? Water might be kind of loud. Let's go to a different acre. And we can kind of take a look at what we've done. Oh god, there's a mole cricket in this acre. Oh no. Okay. There we go. That works. Okay. So if you were interested, take a little look at our retro achievements here. And if anyone hasn't seen this website before, if you happen to be just joining us for the first time in this playthrough, you haven't heard me go on about it, Retro Achievements is like this really, really neat website where, you know, fans of a game, community members come together to create these achievement sets. Kind of like you would find on Steam or on PlayStation or Xbox. Not Nintendo though, never Nintendo. And you can, if you have the correct game file, you can sign up for Retro Achievements, log in on whatever, you know, system, let's say you're playing on, and then you can earn achievements in like your retro games. So they have like, Game Boy, Game Boy Color, Game Boy Advance, NES, SNES, N64, GameCube, of course, Nintendo DS, which we'll be using for Wild World. They also have Sony, they have Atari, they have Sega. You know, they have a whole bunch of different stuff. And it's not to say that they have all games ever made for each of those systems. But, you know, when there's a community who is willing to put together the achievement sets, that's how this works. So these two people, Bedtime and Breleffy, I'm sorry if I'm saying that name wrong, were the ones who came up with the one that we've been using. So we are playing on softcore, which pretty much means I'm able to save state. That is very intentional. And we have earned 70 achievements out of 117. So not all of them, but a lot of them are ones that are going to take a little while. So let's take a look at what we've done here, shall we? We have debt journey has started. We gave Tom Nook the last of our savings. We then went ahead and paid off the entirety of our house. Capitalism at its finest. We fully upgraded Nook's store. He now has Nookingtons. We have also donated all of the fish to the museum. We have donated all of the bugs to the museum. And all of the fossils. Do not talk to me about the artwork. I don't want to talk about it. We also have saved up a huge amount of bells, but not the total amount. There is actually a bigger achievement that we could have earned in our bank account. We have some of the golden tools, and then a whole bunch of these achievements are actually for events. So like Halloween, Toy Day, New Year's, the spring event, stuff like that, right? Just little ones here and there. I think we've missed a few, but on the whole, even ones for like, we had Gulliver visit, we had Katrina, we had Sahara. Let's see here. We participated in the fishing tourney this year, which was fun. I actually really enjoyed a lot of the events in this game. Our grand prize winner, we drew the golden ball during Tom Nook's lottery. Also, I think the biggest one that was like kind of a bit more of a stretch to earn was the lighthouse model. We had to mine the lighthouse while Tortimer was out of town, and that was over 7 days, and we had to remember, which is something I had never successfully done before. We saw a wisp. We have a new bridge in town, and then here, if you look, these ones are all gray. These are ones we haven't done yet. So, donate 15 paintings to the museum. Yeah, you don't say. You don't say. 10 million bells in the bank, 100 million bells. That's just not happening. That's just silly. And then a lot of these, the ones that we are missing are furniture. So, have everything from the Blue series, everything from, like the Cabin series, Cabana series, etc. I'm actually very close on some of these. Like, I think the Lovely set I'm close on. The Regal set I'm very close on. Of course, Cabin I'm super close on. Some of them like, let's say the jingle series are only from events as well, so you really have to like farm them. But again, it does make it feel worth it, you know, it makes it feel like an actual little challenge. But yeah, that's what a lot of these are. This is the big one that you see pop up whenever I pick up a new item. Register all 601 furniture in the catalog. I don't know why there's 601 specifically. Register 67 wallpaper, 64 items. I think we're actually kind of close on that one. 67 carpets, 64 stationery. I think we're only missing like 1 or 2. 127 gyroids. Like, there's a lot we could still do. KK songs. We missed graduation day and Father's Day apparently, and I'm kind of miffed about that because I don't know what happened with those and why I missed them. We also still have Toy Day coming up, so we have Toy Day stuff and New Year's Eve stuff. We have a funny one here to do with Mr. Resetti. I've never done that before, and I'm kind of tempted to give it a try. We could... Should we do it now? I might... Okay, I'll do a proper save so we don't actually lose anything. And then I'll sign back in. And we'll torment the mole. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. I've also never run into Pete while he's delivering mail. I don't know how I've missed that over the last year, but... yeah, I haven't. Also, I've hit, I think, a total of 38,000 points. I'm nowhere close to getting that achievement quite yet, but I think if I worked at it, I could probably get my score up quite a bit higher. So, but yeah, that is retro achievements. You can actually see people who are like currently playing. You can see where they're at, which is kind of cool, you know, if you want to share it. And, you know, people progress and share their progress on here. It's really fun. It is really, really fun. And I cannot recommend retro achievements enough. I have had such a blast with it, so that's my little blurb. You're welcome. Or maybe that was very boring for you. I don't know. I find it very interesting. Maybe that's just me. But yeah, why don't we try to get that Resetti one? I'm gonna go sell off all this stuff we seem to have accumulated. I wonder if Resetti's gonna be cranky. I did, because again, right, we had the power outage and my game crashed and we had my computer full on just try to do an update on me. I did have him give me the dialogue to repeat something once so far. I don't know if he'll do it every time, which is, I think, the concern. I also have a very, very vague memory of him being able to, like, empty out your pockets. And I do have golden tools on me, and I don't know if tools are exempt or what, but I'm gonna go put them away at home before we do anything. I'm really not liking this idea. You can tell I have a lot of, you know, built up fear. Fear is a good word, I think. From not understanding how saving worked in this game as a child. And being yelled at repeatedly by Resetti. There we go, okay. Tools, safe. They are good. Letters, it doesn't really matter. Those are fine. Those are fine. Okay, let me save. And I will cut back to you guys before we do the dreaded reset. Alrighty, we are back. I have the full list of things I need to say to Resetti. Honestly, I didn't realize you could do half of these. They're kind of funny. But, there isn't a guarantee that he is gonna give us the, hey, you know, give me, you know, say this dialogue. Or say this phrase back to me, so I might be resetting for a minute. Oh, I don't like doing this. Are you guys ready? Oh, I don't like doing it. Oh, no. Oh, no. Mistakes have been made. Oh, goodness. They really did teach me to save. Like, I oversave, if anything. If I'm playing Pokemon, I am saving every single time I go to a Pokemon Center. And then every time before a fight, sometimes after a fight. I'm also the same with, like, Harvest Moon Story Seasons games. If it auto-saves at night, I save before that. And then I'll save in the morning, just in case. It's really bad. Oh, goodness me. A whole generation of, like, meticulous savers was born thanks to Resetti. Okay, let's see how angry he is. Oh dear. I'm sorry. You again! Stop jerking my chain! What's it gonna take to make you stop? Oh. Ooh. Alright, Crystal. That's it. Today's the day. I'm done. No more taking it easy on the poor human. See, I understand you now. It took a while, but I finally see what makes you tick. Allow me to elaborate, huh? The whole reset thing. It's your decision, right? Yeah, freedom of choice and all that. You're the master of your own destiny, and blah 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 blah. That's all fine with me. I'm just tired of the drama. You want to hit reset, right? You love doing that, huh? That's what you really want to do? Well, if that's what you're really looking for, let me help you out. Yeah, no problem. I'll hit reset for you. Everything you've done so far, all that you've worked for, forget about it. That's right. It's all going bye-bye. You, my button-happy friend, get to start over. Well, see ya. I remember him doing that to me as a kid and I started crying. I hadn't seen that one in a while. Gotcha. How you like them apples? Did we break your controller? Did we maybe kick our TV? Can you imagine if Nintendo pulled this these days? I got your attention now, Crystal, huh? Did I knock a little sense into you? All the lights on up there? You keep going this way and bad things may happen. You don't want to make me any angrier, do you? Anyway, no more being stupid. Stop with the reset business. Alright, are we clear? What happens if... out of curiosity... what's it gonna take to get you to understand this? You need a reset tutor or something like that? Come on, I got some clothes in the wash. I gotta get back. If I don't get them out quick and get them hung up dry, they're gonna be wrinkled up worse than old Tartimer. Plus, they'll reek of mold, and then I'll have to come back here and mold you. Anyway, no more being stupid. Stop with the reset business. Alright, are we clear? No, I'll be nice. That's what I want to hear. As long as we've got an understanding, we can wrap this up and put it to bed. But I'm not even joking about this. No more of this funny business, you hear me? Oh yeah, one last thing. Before you tuck yourself into bed later tonight, scrub behind those ears. You got potatoes growing. Ew. Got that? Now, scram. Well, I'm glad I'm never ever gonna reset again. I would never... Whoops. Whoopsie daisy. I would never. You know, I don't mind doing this. Because like you don't really see a lot of resetting in these sort of playthroughs, you know? I know I don't usually reset unless something crashes or something goes on, right? So I figure most playthroughs probably wouldn't show him, so why not? We're gonna pester the poor guy. Alrighty. Maybe we'll get Dawn again. Nope. Crystal! Blue in the face, and you still don't get it. What's wrong with you? No reset, that means you. Don't give me any lip, you're the one causing all the problems. Hey, you're doing it again. Hey, you idiot. I thought I made it clear I want you to look at me when I'm talking to you. I said look at me, Crystal, now. These are like the funnest dialogue. Whoa. I never noticed before, but you got some nice eyes. Yeah, real hypnotic. Let me tell you something, Crystal. This ain't about you personally, but more about the world in general. People see something they don't want to see, and for whatever reason they pretend they don't see nothing. People see a problem they don't want to deal with, and they pretend they're too busy to be bothered. This sort of tendency is spreading like a disease. It's real tragic to say, but that's the world we live in. Don't that seem sort of all messed up to you? I mean, closing your eyes, hoping that all the bad stuff is just gonna go away and not bother you no more? That's what babies do. You hearing me? Infants. You see what I... Huh? Hey, Crystal, wake up. I'm talking to you over here. This is some serious stuff. You got no manners at all, you thumb-sucking twerp. Oh, I feel mildly bad. That's it. It's go time. This mole's had enough. Time to pay the piper. My patience gauge is now officially on empty, and the anger gauge is way in the red zone. You and your smug little devil-may-care attitude, I'm gonna tunnel through your house. Yow. Oh, massive, like, cramp. Blood pressure. Blood pressure? Yep. Skyrocketing. I'm not supposed to get so worked up, you know. My doctor, she warned me about this kind of stuff. Well, that's it. No more. I'm done for today. I'm going home. Trying to keep you in check is bad for my health. No more resetting. I'm serious here. Oh yeah, one last thing. Every now and then, go to bed early. Staying up late all the time is for chumps. You got it? Ow. Scram. Okay, we still didn't get what I'm looking for. That is mildly concerning. Well, it would be a shame if... Whoops. Huh. Well, everything seems safe. Oh dear. Think you're getting away with that? You got another think coming. Another think? Stop resetting, hear me? What don't you get? Ugh. All that screaming at you, everything went all black. You see what you're doing to me, to my health? You know, you're the only one who pushes it this far, the only one who fails to understand. Only you. You listen to me, because it looks to me like I gotta go through this whole song and dance again. When this reset alarm sounds, somebody's gotta just drop everything and investigate, and that somebody's me. Yeah, I know. It's my job, and I gotta deal with it. I ain't looking for sympathy, but for crying out loud. It don't matter if I'm eating, taking a hot mud bath, reading Mole Monthly, or catching some Z's. When that alarm goes off, I gotta stop what I'm doing and start digging like it was National Digging Day. I know you can't see it from up here. I'm only wearing one sock. One? Who lives like this? This job ain't glamorous, let me tell you. Hey, you laughing at me? You can't be laughing at me. I swear, just now, your nose, it twitched. Yeah, I saw it. Your ugly little pug nose, it was twitching like mad. Okay, that's how you want it? Alright, I see how it is. The chickens are coming home to roost now, ain't they? If that's how you want to play, then that's how we'll play. You know, I can see you forgetting yourself and resetting once, maybe twice. It could happen, I guess. But this time, no two ways about it. It was deliberate. A calculated, cold-blooded act of villainy by a punk. No more forgive and forget Resetti for you, pal. Oh no. Until you show me some real regret, I ain't leaving. Alright, what's it do? They don't exactly cover hoodlums like you in the Reset Prevention Manual. Asking, you got that? Ain't working. All that gets me is lip service, and we both know what that's worth. Got it. Yeah, that's good. Okay, listen up, troublemaker. Here's what we're gonna do. No more of your worthless I'm sorry, Mr. Resetti garbage. Now you're gonna have to say exactly what I tell you to. Oh, yes, I will. Oh, I will. You screw it up? You do it again? Let's see. Yeah, that'll work. You ready? Here goes. Say, I'm sorry. Okay. For anyone who hasn't seen this dialogue screen before, by the way. Isn't it wonderful? So there are a whole bunch of hidden phrases. I'm going to be using one of them. but you can say things like, no, jerk, loser, reset, no way, leave, shut up, go away, you are ugly, that's one. But I'm going to do one that I think is really gonna tick him off. If I can figure out how to do this. I think he'll appreciate it. There it is. What? You little hairball. You think I wasn't gonna read what you wrote there? You ought to be ashamed of yourself, you worm. You keep on like this, we're gonna be here for a long, long time, you reading me? Now stop monkeying around and do as you're told, Crystal. You ready? Here goes. Say, I'm sorry. Alright. Alright, buddy. I got what I wanted. I'm sorry. You're being sincere, right? You really, truly, no joke, cross your heart and hope to die mean it? Well, do ya? Punk. That thing you just said, don't forget it. Well, alright then. As long as you and I are clear on that, I'm one happy snappy mole. But for the love of dirt, no more. It stops here. Oh, yeah, one last thing. Before you go to bed, brush those teeth, will ya? Understood? Now, scram. And hopefully that is the very final time I'll have to bother Resetti, because I got the achievement. This episode went on for a little bit longer than I intended, but that's alright. Thank you so very much for watching and for hanging out with me today. Thank you for helping me torment Resetti. I'm really sorry, sir. We need to do what we need to do. Next episode, I think, is probably going to be Toy Day. I need to look into that to make sure I actually understand it fully, but I think it'll be fine. I hope you all enjoyed. I didn't have a question of the day, but if you do have any town name suggestions, once again, for our Wild World playthrough, please do leave them down below. I really do appreciate those. Have an amazing, amazing rest of your day, and hopefully I will see you all in the next one.